Good morning, everyone. You are welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm by name last week. I see we start from where we stopped last week. My name is Anju Amati, a veterinary medicine student of the Ahmed Bello University area. Last week we talked about the veterinary medicine and the applications, definition, and the veterinarian and the society. So, this week we continue from the same aspect of the veterinarian and the society. That means the role of the veterinarian in the society and the scopes of work or preventive measures we take. So this week we are going to discuss about the animal welfare. Now, what is welfare? If we said animal welfare, what are we referring to? Like, if you say animal welfare, what are we talking about? So animal welfare are those techniques or stages you follow so that this animal will not, like, we will give animal, like the same way we treat human beings, we will try to manage or not to in a way the animal will suffer. Like, as strategies, people follow that maybe even though the animal is alive, people will still follow those strategies so that the animal will be, so that the animal will have enough time and rest. Like, let's talk about the welfare of the animals. Like, what include how the animals live is like where it stays, where it sleeps, everything. Like the food is given, because you can't eat good food and you give your animal dirty food, which is very bad thing. So animal welfare is just like there are some rules that are guiding. Like, there is crude preventive measures. Like, what we talk about crude preventive measures, what we are talking about when we say crude preventive measures are like during that time laws were enacted on slaughtering animals or illegal killing of animals. So that is all what we talk about animal welfare. That's all what animal welfare is. Like, how the animal is buried, like the measures used in slaughtering animals. Like, maybe if you want to slaughter a particular animal, you use measures that like we have spoons, you can stab the animal. If you want to slaughter an animal, you stab the animal. If you stab the animal before you go into slaughtering. So this a method we use for the welfare of the animal, maybe before slaughtering or anything. Then the next thing is the role of the veterinarian is horse the horse and pet practice. What do you mean by horse and pet practice? Veterinarians involved in many cases, like the horse and pet practice. The horse practice, we know all what horses are used for. Horses are used for many things. Like, with horse you can gain a lot of money. With horse you can, like, sport. The main thing you use horse is sport. At times during this sport event, like polo, we use horses for polo. So the veterinarian involved in this horse practice, like they take care of these horses. And let me tell you, horse business can give you a lot of money. With horse you can get plenty of money that you don't even know, because each horse now is about how many. You can't call the amount you can sell a particular horse now. So the horse and pet practice will give you a lot of money that you use to earn your living self. Like, even taking care of the horse and the rest of the things. So okay, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to continue with where I start from. So the next thing in our list here is the research and science. Like, veterinary involved in so many research and science. Let's take it for example. As you can see, the veterinarians are involved in so many research. There are so many research that have been made by the veterinarian. Like, most especially during maybe outbreak of disease, maybe the disease outbreak of a particular place or something like that. The veterinarians have involved in so many research and even science. Veterinarians work in labs. They work in laboratories where they find out care of disease or so many things that they are involved in. Even the sciences of this nowadays. Then the last thing on this list is veterinary education. What do you mean by veterinary education? In this veterinary education, we'll discuss about the futures, like Veterinary, what do you mean by education? Education is the process of teaching. Like the veterinarian is both in teaching or, for let's make it for example, disease reporting. Veterinary education falls in disease reporting. They report disease, maybe this outbreak of a particular place. They involve in so many, they involve in such things like disease reporting. Let's say there is an outbreak of disease in a particular area or environment like this or country. The veterinarian involved in reporting disease, they will report the disease. So when they report the disease, they will now be together with people that will find out solutions to the disease. So that is another role in which they even involve in teaching, because when we talk of education, veterinarians involved in teaching people. What do we talk about? What do you mean by teaching? Like now we are in a particular university. Can't you see that it is the veterinarian that are teaching us? Is the veterinary doctors, veterinary lecturers, all those lecturers that study veterinary medicine that are teaching us in this university we are in. So that is another big. It's a role too for them, and this role is very important because it background everything. Because if you are not taught, you will not know so many things. It will be when you are taught or teach a particular thing. Even us, it will be when they teach us that we know all these things. Like we know all about the animal welfare and the animal production, animal reproduction, and the horse and pet practice that I've told you last week. Then will be three when they teach us that we know such things that the veterinarians are involved in, and the teaching. So the teaching is the most important out of these things. Yes, even in a particular place, before they teach, you have to undergo particular training. You have to obtain this degree of veterinary medicine, so that is one of the main things that the veterinarians are involved in.